Hello, today I'm going to do an instructional video design using PowerPoint on a PowerPoint that has already been created, and then we're just going to add in information that is needed. So let's open up Microsoft PowerPoint. Here is we can see the previously made things, and we're going to click the one that says color. So it already has its whole title page where it says all about color and who's it's by. So now we want to add a new slide so we can add a new information. And to do that, right here in the Home tab, under the word Draw, we can see Add New Slide. But here, let's say I don't want to do this slide. We can do different sections of slides where it gives you different shapes. So let's do a comparison slide. I'm going to delete this slide. So now, if you know about the color wheel, that's what we're going to talk about. It's a color wheel theory. So I'm going to type in the title of this page, which will be the color wheel. And I'm going to center it so it's more noticeable on the screen. And then, if you know anything personally about the color wheel has 3 sections of color, where it's primary colors, secondary colors, and tertiary colors. So let's say that someone that you're explaining to the class does not know about these different types of colors. But first, I would want to make another text graph so we can type in tertiary colors. So we're going to go on back here, still on the home page. You're going to slide over where it says text box, and this is where you can draw your own personal text box anywhere on the screen, or you just click and drag. So there I've just made another text box, and if it wanted to be similar like these, it's at 24 pound and it's also bolded, so whenever we start writing again, it's the same. Now I want to add another text box under this text box, so it's equivalent to the others. So we're going to drag it and bring it down, and then you can line it up with the other text boxes. And then like these, they all have certain counts. Sorry, I didn't know why that happens. Okay, so now let's grab a color wheel. So I've saved a color wheel on my desktop. I'm going to bring it into the screen here. I'm going to just drag it in. Here it is. So I don't like where it's placed here, so I'm going to move it. And then if you want to move it, you can make it bigger, like drawing it like this. And we can see that this one is already transparent, so we don't have to delete any negative background that we do not want. A cool thing about PowerPoint is that you can do different animations or transitions with any object or word or picture that you bring in. So a good way to do this is you click the one that you want to use, and you can go to transition side, or you can go to the animation side. So today I'm going to talk about the animations. So with animations, if you want to, when you first talk about your PowerPoint, you say the color wheel and explain that there are 3 different colors, which is what we did. We said there is primary colors. I'm gonna go back to the home screen and center it. And then there's secondary colors. I'm also going to center it. Then we're going to go back over here where we made this own personalized text box. We're going to type in tertiary colors. And then center it. So now we have all the colors lined up to the color wheel right here. And then a good way to, if you want, so let's start with this. We have primary colors, secondary colors, and tertiary colors. We want the color wheel to pop in somehow. So we're gonna click the color wheel and we're gonna go to transitions or animations. Here we can have it shows all different types of ways you can bring in the animations or certain effects, the exit effect. So I'm gonna look more into how it comes in. So it has basic things, subtle things, more like extravagant. So I want it to just fly in. So I'm gonna click fly in. And see here, you're gonna have a tab on the right side pop over where animations come out, where you can figure out your own effect options, so timing and trigger times. So I'm gonna click this, so it has this, so you can play it. And I don't really like the speed of this, so I'm gonna change the speed. So to do that, you wanna click it, and then you're gonna go where it says duration. I'm gonna make it higher. So when you make the duration time higher, it makes the object fly in slower. So I'm gonna make it at a minute 25, or a second 25. Okay, so then you can play it, and I like where that comes in. It comes in nice and slowly. So that means after we do this, you can also do, let's say you want it to disappear afterwards. So then you wanna go back and click this, and then here, the red star under tell me says exit effect. So you want to click the down arrow and it comes in different ways it can exit. So I want to do the wedge where it just disappears. So that time is at 2 seconds. I think that might be a little bit too slow. So I'm going to go back down a little bit. And then the way you actually do these is just by clicking the screen. That's how it automatically goes. See triggers as part of a click sequence, so you can just click it and then it'll go right away. So let's try out what we have already made. So I'm gonna go to slideshow tab, and I'm gonna say play from start. So here we talk about, this PowerPoint is about color, and we're gonna go into this side. So the color wheel has 3 main colors: the primary colors, secondary colors, and tertiary colors. And then if people don't, and then you'd be like, this is what the color wheel looks like. You click it, and it pops right into the spot that you want. Once you're done talking about the color wheel or adding in more information, you do the exit click, and that makes it disappear. Thank you for listening to my instructional video design used on PowerPoint. Goodbye.